This video is going to give an overview of Google Sites as a portfolio option. In terms of its portfolio type, with aspects of each of the three main portfolio types that we learned in this module, Google Sites is a well-rounded option. It's developmental in that it shows artifacts over a period of time. It's reflective in that it offers personal reflection opportunities of those artifacts or things posted and the process to create them. And it's representational because it showcases the achievements or the representation of the artifacts in total. And because of the design features and options through being sponsored by Google, it can be both an M portfolio and an E portfolio online. Setting up your first Google site is as easy as clicking on the waffle in the top right corner, scrolling until you see Sites, and following the cues on screen to start your first site. Some of the advantages of using Google Sites through G Suite are that they are of low or no cost. They are fast and easy to edit using the Google browser. They are ideal for novices or people who do not have experience in them, who want to build a website for the first time. There is no software installation required. It's simply a web browser and an extension through Google Chrome. It's integrated with all other Google apps, and the creator has full control on page access and permission of who can see it. Some of the disadvantages, however, include a more limited functionality compared to other website builders like Weebly or Wix that you may have to pay for. It's limited to Google applications only. It's based heavily on shareability with other users, and so the amount of people who see or interact with your site may be limited in that way. And the site URL must begin with the sites.google.com/site, and some content creators do not prefer that. There are a host of editing options that you can use. I can choose different layouts, and then I can add pictures, heading texts, and body texts. When I click, it gives me the option to choose a whole host of different things. So if I wanted to choose a YouTube video, it would open the YouTube extension so that then I can search I can title it. One of the benefits of Google Sites is that I can create a Google site in itself that teaches someone how to then go and do it for themselves. So there's a lot of educational and classroom application in that. If I scroll on the right-hand side, I see more of the editing and adding options that I might want to utilize. Here are those other Google apps that users and content creators often add to their Google site. The main goal of Google Sites is for anyone, student, parent, well-versed in technology, or novice, to be able to create simple and effective websites that support collaboration between different editors and users. If you're familiar with the 4 C's of education, this is a great way to incorporate collaboration among students. In terms of creative uses for Google Sites, you could use it for art class portfolios, for collaborative exhibits or group projects, or easy to navigate classroom pages for teachers to publish and run that students, parents, community members, administrators, and other colleagues can also access. Different options in the top right include pages, where you can add a second, like resources, which would be an opportunity to start the process all over of adding the different content that you would like, and themes, which allow you to choose the aesthetic look that you would like. When you change the theme, you'll notice that you don't lose any of the work that you had done, but the aesthetic look of your site will change a little bit. When you're ready to publish, all you have to do is click the publish video. Notice that the sites.google.com will always be added, but then you can add your own name to that. It'll show you who can view it, and then you can manage it, and you would press publish. Here are some references that I found extremely helpful as I began to practice using Google Sites for myself.